the gutter, but I left my lover. What an expensive fate.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lydia in case you're new here, and if you're not new, thank you so much for coming back. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a Cutcrease look. That's why I'm gonna have to do my face to save time. I know I'm coming to you guys different, but I went ahead to do my skin first so that we'll have time to like talk about the eye properly, like not rushing through anything. I have a detailed face video already on my channel, so please check it out. So I'm going to be using my Juvias Place and Fumixjuvias palette. I've already done an initial video with this where I showed you guys properly, so it's quite dirty because I've played in it. But for today we're going to be doing a different look with the palette, like a Cutcrease. So if you want to see what I come up with, please keep on watching. I always like to work on one eye first, then I'll come online and show you guys what I achieve, how to achieve the eye I've achieved on the other eye. I feel like that way it helps me explain better to you guys. I like to actually tell you this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. So let me go figure out what Cutcrease we're going to be doing on this eye, and I'll be right back. So I'm back, and this is the eye I did. It's a recreation of her look, one of the looks that she did on her channel celebrating this look. It's super soft. This is not how I would usually do my Cutcrease. Like, I love depth in my eyes, but then this is so pretty, so pretty. Of course I had to go in with my lashes, but then I feel like the lashes are not too bold to the point where you can't see the eye look. Let me go ahead and come in to you guys so we can be in each other's faces. We're going to go ahead and create this eye on this eye. I always use my eye base for every look I do, so I'm going to be using it as well in this video because people always say, oh, well, we're supposed to see the eyeshadow perform on its own. I'm like, normally when you want to do your eyeshadow, you always use a base, so that's what I'll be doing. I always use these bases for my eye looks because, I don't know, it makes them look so good. It makes them pop, makes the eyeshadows last really long. It's from P. Louise, by the way. For the first color, I'm going to be using the color 7. So that 7 shade is a pink shade, which I'll show you in a moment. But I just wanted to show you guys how I spot clean my brushes. So this brush is from Evita Joseph, of course, and it's already stained, as you can see. Usually I just go in with my EA Beauty Edas Atelier brush potion, and what this does is it cleans the brush instantly because I don't have repetitions of these brushes, so I have to clean this as I go. And this is a helpful tip for makeup artists as well, working makeup artists. So I just spritz it on the brush. I always use a paper towel for this, and this smells so good. So literally taking out the color. This brush is already stained from, like, I always use it for red colored eyeshadow, so it's stained, but you can see how it has taken off all the color from here. See, there's nothing on the, it's no longer staining at this point compared to this point. But I'm going to take that 7. Like I said, I wish this palette came with a mirror. It would have been so perfect, but then Juvia's Place palettes don't come with mirrors. But anyway, number 7 shade. So what I'm doing is kind of give myself like a Cutcrease shape. So that's what I'm doing. And like, this color is so buildable, you can literally make it even darker than this. But then I'm just going to go ahead and just blend that out. I'm switching my brushes to this more fluffy blending brush, and this is just going to help me diffuse that color out even more. So you can see it's kind of giving me that shape already. I'm going to go in and still take that 7. So what I'm doing now is to deepen that color more. Then after that, I'm going to take the purple shade. It's called Adrian. It's named after her son, and I'm just going to go ahead and just deepen that color. still, you know, focusing. The key to cutting your crease is to make sure you have darkness right at the point where you have your cut, so that there's some sort of depth there that makes your cut stand out. So that's what you want. So in case you're wondering why I'm blending a bunch of colors in one spot, that's what I'm doing. So before I cut my crease, I'm going to go in with my Garnier makeup remover, and I'm going to use a Q-tip. What this is going to do, I'm just going to use this to wipe off. So when I use my concealer that I'm using to cut my crease, it's not going to be so difficult. This is a very important tip, because you know, once you put that white concealer over this, the colors will start to mix up and then to just become muddy and just anyhow. But doing this step helps you. I learned it from Rosiega on YouTube. I hope I'm pronouncing her name properly. And I think it's quite genius actually. Next, I'm going to go in with my brush. So this is how the brush looks. I always use a wipe to just make it, you know, even more flat. You want the tip of your brush as flat as possible. Ending with this white shade. From time to time, you'll see me actually wipe this brush to make sure it's flat. I'm going to go ahead and cut my crease now. You can see the way the eyes are white. That will really give you the payoff you're looking for in this eye. Now that this base is applied, you don't want to go in with a dense brush that will pack on the eyeshadow with power or with too much strength. You want something that will help you pick up the eyeshadow. How do I explain this? You shall get what I'm saying. Your regular packer brush that you use to apply shimmers, you don't want to use that to apply your shadows now. You want to go in and use a fluffy brush, so something like this. Something like this that has a fluffy tip. That's what you want to use for putting on the eyeshadow. Going into 7. So this is how the eyes are looking so far. For my next step, I'm going to be applying glitter. So for glitter, I'm using these ones from Bella. In a mixture of these two shades, this one and this one, these two colors. Another tip I'd like to share with you guys, before you go in with your glitter to line your crease like I've done here, go in with an eyelash glue before you use your benign glitter glue to mix into your glitter to make a glitter liner. Why you're going in with this is because your eye here creases a lot, and if you've noticed, sometimes your glitter that you place here moves around. It doesn't stay in the line that you placed it. So doing this step will ensure that your glitter stays in this line throughout until you're ready to take off your makeup. So I do this even though I don't have a hood on my eyes. I still have that issue as well, but this helps a lot. Mind you, this is not what is going to hold. This is not like, I'm not going to take my glitter loose and place it here. I'm still going to mix it in. So it makes me my own liquid liner basically. So I just apply with a very tiny brush, which you will see in a moment. It dries really quickly, and you don't need to do this all over your eye, just the center. I don't like using white in my waterline, but this color looks really pretty and very flattering. I'm going in with that sister to sister shade. Once I can get the brush I want to use for it. I'm going in with this sister to sister shade. So I'm back and this is how the lashes are looking. I didn't have to dip this back into the tube and it has satisfied me for my lips. So guys, this is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching up until this point. I definitely recommend this palette and also the lip products as well. Do check them out. They do ship to Nigeria. Also, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel to mean the world to me. I'm going to see you guys in my next video. I love you so much. Bye. Mwah.